Welcome, Tony. Welcome to Carolyn, Katerina, Masha, and welcome to everybody joining us on Facebook and YouTube. This is Daily Meditation hosted by the Buddhist Studies Institute, a project founded by Pema Chödrön Rinpoche. We are currently in the season of practice, 22 days in. It started November 1st. It goes until Losar, which is the Tibetan New Year, which is usually sometime in February. We're so happy you're joining us today, whether you're with us live in Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube. We're going to be streaming this live every single day during the season of practice. My name is Namkai. I will be the host today. And today, Roseanne will be the meditation instructor. She is a certified meditation instructor through the Buddhist Studies Institute. She was certified this year. She will lead us today in a 20-minute calm abiding practice, after which I will read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts. We'll have our daily study of ethics. Then I'll end the live stream and we'll go into our members group on Zoom where we will have our discussion and discuss the precept. I'm going to put a link in the chat for those of you on Zoom that will have everything you need to participate today. And for those on Facebook and YouTube, it's all there in the description, or it should be. All right, so there's the link in the chat, which has the prayers, has instructions, has disclaimers, follow up after the meditation, explanation of what meditation is and what it's for. And now, without further ado, I'll pass it over to Roseanne, who will lead us in calm abiding meditation today.
Thank you, Namkai. So as Namkai said, my name is Roseanne. It's my pleasure to lead you in practice today. I would invite you to bring your hands together and at your heart center, and we will do the daily prayers, and they can be found in the link that Namkai posted in the chat box. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, Yidam, and Khandro. I take refuge in the channels, winds, centers, and their nature, the bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Whole, mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in water. Beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle, in order that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds. I generate the immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. And we bow our heads. So now, as a prelude to starting our practice, we're going to do this process, which I'll call taking our seat. So if you're sitting cross-legged, you want to make sure that your hips are higher than your knees. So if that means putting a cushion or folded blanket under your seat so that your hips are elevated, that's what you should do for ease of sitting and to make sure the spine is straight. If you're in a chair, you would want to have your back actually back against the back of the chair so that you're nice and upright. The feet are on the ground and the hands can be resting on your thighs, or else you can have them in what's called the gesture of equanimity, which is, okay, let me move the top of one hand resting in the palm of the other. I don't know if you can see this in your lap. So the back is straight. Your entire body is engaged, but with a light feeling, soft front and strong back. Your chin is slightly tucked. This allows the straight line of the spine from the head all the way down so that the energy flow is unimpeded. The shoulders are spread wide and relaxed down your back, which allows for the chest to be open. This is an open eye practice. So your eyes are gazing down. You could follow the line of your nose down to a point on the floor, just a few feet in front of you. And you're not staring, you're just looking with a soft gaze. The tip of the tongue is resting on the upper palate behind the top row of teeth, but in a relaxed way. So the practice that we're going to do today is the Om Hung practice. And that involves when you inhale, you'll say the syllable Om. At the top of the inhale, you'll say to yourself the syllable Ah. And then on the exhale, the syllable Hung. And to enter into that practice, we'll do just a little body thing with the breath, and it's called the double exhale. So I'd invite you to inhale normally and then exhale. And then when you get to the bottom of your exhale, exhale a little bit more so that you completely exhaling the air that you had just taken in. So let's do that again. Inhale. And on your exhale, exhale normally, and then exhale again to expel all of the air. So do this at your own pace 2 more times. And then let your breathing go back to its normal pace. So now we'll actually start the Om Ahung practice. So on your inhale, saying to yourself the syllable Om. At the top of the inhale, the syllable Ah. And then as you exhale, the syllable Hung. Slight pause at the bottom of the exhale. And then repeat that cycle. Om as you inhale, Ah at the top, and Hung as you exhale. And then as we're in the practice, I will be coming in a couple of times just with some words of some reminders. So when you hear my voice, that you won't be startled. So we'll start the practice. So when you find that your mind has gotten caught up in thoughts, that's wonderful because that's showing your awareness and knowing that you can always begin again with the practice, which today is Om on the inhale, Ah at the top of the inhale, and Hung as you exhale, always coming back to your breath and the practice. Remembering that the practice is always there for us. There's always the opportunity to begin again and begin again. Om on the inhale, Ah at the top of the inhale, and Hung as you exhale. And now starting to gently release the practice, letting it come to a gentle end and allowing yourself to just rest with open awareness, letting yourself take in whatever might be making itself known to you at this moment, sounds, sensations, and just sitting with that awareness. And letting the awareness release now. We'll end our practice by doing a few more of the double exhales that we did to start. So allowing yourself to breathe in, and then as you exhale, allowing the exhale, and then taking another exhale to really expel the air from your body. So do that for 3 rounds. And then let the breath come to its normal rhythm. And to close our practice, we'll bring our hands together at our heart center once more, and I'll recite the prayers for the end of practice. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night. May the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. And we bow. Thank you so much for your practice today.
Thank you so much, Roseanne, for that lovely meditation, for guiding us in that meditation. I really liked what you said at one point. You were like, if you have thoughts, wonderful. That means you're aware. I thought that was funny and really good. Yeah.
I thought I detected a smile there.
That was awesome. All right. And now we will transition into the Buddhist precept so that we can integrate ethics with meditation practice. The first precept is avoiding harming other beings. In Tibetan, it's literally do not cut the life force. So it's interesting to contemplate what exactly that means. Rinpoche has this to say about it. Committed to non-aggression, I resolve to harming others, to avoid injuring the body or mind of myself and others. I resolve conflicts and tensions with an attitude of openness and loving kindness, acknowledging transgressions and seeking reconciliations. I base my dietary choices on compassionate intention. Rather than taking the attitude that the ends justify the means, I commit to nonviolence as the base, the path, and the fruit of my actions. I resolve to relieve the suffering of beings wherever I see it and to make compassionate connections with everything, everywhere. Awesome. Thank you again, Roseanne, for leading meditation today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to post 2 links in the chat. One is for dakinimountain.org. Rinpoche actually just sent out an email about fundraising updates about Dakini Mountain. As you know, we've been trying to fundraise. We did not accomplish our goal, but we did raise $25,000, which is a lot, and we're super grateful for that. Unfortunately, the seller financing or something, I don't know, I'm not a financial expert. It expired, something expired. But we had a generous member who took on a loan, and somehow that's giving us an extension. So there might still be hope for Dakini Mountain. Anyways, check out the website, dakinimountain.org. We also have our upcoming program list at BuddhistStudiesInstitute.org, as well as a library of past events. So if you want to become a member, that's an option at BuddhistStudiesInstitute.org. This meditation happens daily online with certified meditation instructors of the Buddhist Studies Institute. You're welcome to attend any day and every day. I will now end the live stream for those who are watching with us on Facebook and YouTube, and I'll continue on Zoom for our members only discussion.